Hello everybody, so today I have a Slayer DMR game on Sword Base, but it's not just any ordinary game, it's a armor lock game. So yeah, I put some shots into these guys just to try to help out my teammate, see if they can catch him off guard or something. And yeah, well first off, basically he will either come from there or from a low level up the yellow lift. Now I will be pausing it a little bit right here in a sec. So yeah, look, right, I put down his shields, and right when he was about to get me, I used armor lock. Okay, so his shields are down. So okay, I go beat him down, I miss, and then I use armor lock again because I assume that he's gonna try to hit me again. But see, I mean, look how annoyed this guy's getting. And then I finish him off. See, now, the energy sword isn't always the best, but it's a really good weapon. It was actually a little tricky for me to use at first. And look, I thought this guy was gonna get killed, but obviously beat me. Yeah, he got beat down to it. So yeah, now I jump off because I want to get away because I see a couple dots on my motion tracker. So I decided to run away, look behind me, and use the DMR. Use a longer range weapon, but then since I'm in shot at, I figure he's coming up, he's coming close, so I decide to whip out my energy sword. So yeah, I just showed you there, right when he was shooting me, I used armor lock before. Now in this video I will show you like all the different possibilities, all the different ways you could use armor lock. For one, you could use it when you're being meleeed, you could use it when you're being shot at, you could use it when people are throwing grenades, or what else? You could use it when you're in a little sticky situation and your teammates can come to help you out. Now basically, armor lock isn't the obvious, use it when you're getting shot at. That's not what it's made for. I mean, you can do that, but you're not gonna get much benefit. It's not gonna be that beneficial if you use it just when you're getting shot at, because then you're standing still, and that guy will have time to find a location to shoot you at. So you gotta know when to use it. So like right here, this is a horrible room to go. I don't know why I did that, but luckily I was able to get out and kill one guy on the way down, or on the way out. So now I'm getting shot at. Look how low my health is, so I immediately use it. Just because, yeah, so since I used it because it was a big explosion. I mean, obviously my whole screen was shaking, so yeah, I used it. You gotta know, you see, with armor lock, you gotta use it correctly. And in this game, I'll be explaining too why I don't like sprint, because I use it for half of the game along with armor lock, half of the game. But
gain the lead.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I get too many DMR kills, but now I'm just looking for a health pack. I think I might have passed one. I'm not sure exactly. Pretty sure I did. So yeah, I see he's going over there, so I decide to. Yeah, I see he's moving towards me, or trying to get a better position, so I move while he's moving. So yeah, right here he shoot me. Then see, look, he throw a grenade. See, that was, yeah. Wow, that almost killed me there, but. Yeah, well, he made that grenade bounce on me. He shouldn't have done that. He should just actually shot it and stayed longer. And yeah, that was my bad right here. I really should have used armor lock. That was a mistake. So I tried to throw a grenade. I see my teammates are shooting at him. I killed one guy, and then I assumed that my teammate would be able to cover me, and that the guy who was shooting at me was dead, so I could move. But unfortunately, I died because another teammate popped up out of nowhere. Now, I just want to say something. Oh yeah, now I'm using sprint. I want to say something. What was it? I almost forgot. What was it? It was. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. See, I see the armor abilities I prefer are jetpack and armor lock. And then the reason why I prefer these over sprint is because, I'll say it right now, these are decent reasons, good reasons why. So I'm using sprint right now, and it's good for getting Okay, yeah, so I melee this guy and that guy's behind me. And I think I end up killing this guy, I'm not sure exactly. The teammate comes in. See, armor lock would have been good right here, because then you could have used it, got some health, and then start fighting again. But yeah, this is the worst spot to be in. I was stupid. I should have charged there. I got too greedy. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, sprint is good for getting weapons, but also jetpack. You can do just about the same thing, but it depends. Like on the Ivory Tower, which is Reflection, for any of you guys who don't know that. But my favorite map, by the way. Yeah, like on Ivory Tower, you could use sprint to get to the sniper quickly, but you could also use jetpack to get to it quickly too. So both armor abilities are good for getting to weapons quickly. And to me, I look at it like this: sprint is for running most of the time, getting to places fast. So yeah, you're gonna use it. Bad aim on my part right here, but yeah, you're gonna use it to get to places fast. And I figure the time it takes to recharge, to fully recharge, is very long. And I'm already in combat by the time I use it, because I stop using it when I'm in combat. So when I try to run away from a person, it's not gonna help me because it's not fully recharged. So that's gonna really not help me. I mean, I don't know. It could be different with you guys, but yeah, I used sprint to get around the map, and like I just said before, you're gonna stop using it. Obviously, you're gonna stop using it, and then by the time you're like wounded, or when your shields are low, you want to get away. You're not gonna have enough time. So this is gonna be kind of like a comparison and contrast right here. But yeah, I mean, a comparison and contrasting the jetpack and the sprint armor ability. So one of the major differences that I love about the jetpack is that it constantly recharges. It doesn't take like 5 seconds like the sprint does. And it really, sprint, if you think about it, like I just said before, it takes time, and by the time you're in battle and wounded, you want to get out of there, but you can't. And then on top of that, you can only sprint forward. You can't sprint backwards. And if you have a jetpack, you can do that. You can go farther. You can have the advantage of being higher on top of being farther away if you're wounded. So you can easily move around the map quickly. Like, for example, this is probably one of the best maps to... Well, yeah, it's one of the best maps to use a jetpack, because you can get around so quickly with levels, even if you're being shot at. Yeah, if you're being shot at like out in the open. So yeah, sprint doesn't charge. Yeah, sprint takes 5 seconds or whatever. It takes time to charge, fully charge. Jetpack, it doesn't. It's constantly recharging. Alright, so another thing too that's different is when you let's see. Okay, yeah, wait, I have to tell you guys, this is really funny. I shoot at him, it misses. Oh no, maybe no, it misses. I'm pretty sure I take. Yeah. I kill him with my plasma pistol. And he came and shoot me with his pistol. Wow, look at that. Then I just shoot him right here. But that was kind of funny. And then this guy comes and gets me, unfortunately. So yeah, just to sum up everything, basically, if you're low on health, you have to go forward with sprint. But with jetpack, you can go high and you can go backwards, so you'll take less damage while you're trying to get into cover. But with sprint, you have to move forward. Unless you have a high sensitivity, then you'll be okay. But I'm sure most people use the default settings. I personally, I use 4 or 5. I use both. So yeah, if you're just using default, then it takes time to turn, which will mean they'll be able to put shots on you. And if you can't move around because you're getting shot at, then you're gonna have to move forward. But if you move forward, then they'll be able to put shots on you much easier. So I mean, it's a lose-lose situation from my perspective of how I look on sprint, but no, you have your own opinions. These are just mine. I prefer jetpack and armor lock. So quickly, I'm just going to say the negatives of jetpack and sprint. Negative for your sprint is that you cannot run while you're holding you cannot. You cannot shoot while you're in sprint mode. And for jetpack, if you're out in the open, everyone hears the jetpack and everybody will shoot at you, all the opponents, if you don't have any teammates to cover you or anything at all, so you'll die much easily. So those are the only negatives I found for both. And here, as you see, I'm using the armor lock. Now, I'm sorry because it's lagging up a lot here on the preview screen, so sorry if I'm saying stuff and it's off. It's just, I can't really do much with this lag on the preview screen. So yeah, right here I used armor lock for a grenade spammer who threw a frag down the stairs. And that's one of the main reasons why you need armor lock. Not just to protect yourself from meleeers, but grenade spammers. And I don't know about you guys, but I have friends that say armor lock is cheap. I totally disagree because I think grenade spammers are cheap in my opinion. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of disagree on stuff that most people do say. That are video game wise. And here, yeah, the short guy's coming down. It's pretty laggy here on the preview screen, and I use armor lock right at the right time right here, and I was able to kill this guy and make a comeback. And as you see, his sword is right through me, and then I punch him, and I'm able to get that sword again. And you know, it's like people underestimate armor lock, and I'm sure he thought he was gonna get a kill, nice free kill, get a nice double, and kill my teammate, but he wasn't, because he didn't count on me using armor lock, and I've never seen it before from any other person. But yeah, like I said, grenade spammers, I do not like them, even though it's part of the game. It still really annoys me. It's cheap in my opinion, and it's easy way to get kills. I mean, if you're standing right over one grenade, you'll get killed. So it's coming up to the end here. I think I'm pretty sure I end up getting like 15 kills or something. So yeah, we'll just wait until the end right here, and please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, thumb up, do all that good stuff. Please give me feedback. I want to know how to make this better. Unfortunately, I get a death right here. In a second for me foolishly going out in the open. So yep, I have I have 14 kills, and hope you enjoyed.